Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Click the bell icon at the top of the page to get notified when I post a new video. Please give this video a thumbs up. Universal Channeling. Channeling the Conscious Universe. Mike Quinsey, Channeling His Higher Self, January 7, 2022. One year ends, and another commences, and I believe that people are now ready to accept that we are not just in a year of change. It will be the way our new age settles in, bringing with it the energies that will enable new ways of doing things, so that we can bring the new age into being and enjoy the beneficial changes that have been held back from us for so long. The positive energies far outweigh the negative ones, and we have much lost time to make up. Know for certain that we shall be helped to replace the old with the new. Best wishes to all for a happy new year. Mike Quinsey. 7th of January 2022. Mike Quinsey. The years fly by, and here you again, sensing that the problems created by COVID are now short-lived, and looking forward to an end of the virus so that life can return to some semblance of normality. The authorities seem keen to extend their control over you and appear to desire that you are regularly vaccinated against the virus. Whether it is justified and really necessary is still to be determined. There is a growing disquiet amongst many people as they see an authority ready to force people to vaccinate, when many have declined the offer out of choice. In general terms, it would seem that the vaccination program is unable to cope in spite of millions of people having already had the jab. There is clearly a need for some clarification as to how effective the injections have been, as it would appear that they cannot establish how long protection lasts. Clearly, some people have stronger immunity systems than others, and those with weak systems will experience more extreme forms of COVID that can be very difficult to eradicate. The experiences you have been pushed into have in their own way brought many problems to the surface, inasmuch that they cannot be ignored. Extreme weather has occurred all over the world, affecting humans and animals alike, and has resulted in the destruction of their habitat and loss of life. You expect things to fall to the lowest level before they get better, and with your help, they can be speeded up so that you can plan for the future and get a clearer picture of what is necessary. You realize that things will never be the same again, and changes must take place that reflect the new age that beckons. We can assure you that you will get help. But first we wish to see what are your true intentions. It is time those who lead start to see peace as their first priority and stop fermenting the seeds of war. Those days of continual confrontation are over, and time is best spent in bringing people together, sharing the wealth of the world to raise living standards. The wealthy countries are awash with money, and it must be shared around if you are ever to raise the standard of living and protect lives. In these modern days, it is a disgrace that so many people still do not have the means to survive the changes taking place now. A world government would seem to be called for, but not one that simply promotes the wealthiest and strongest to positions of power. The right people for the times you are in can be found now in all walks of life, and will be available if their services are requested. Looking back serves little purpose, if any at all, but can confirm where man has failed to move on, clinging instead to that which enriches him. Wealth is not evil in itself, but how it is used, and you have just come out of a period where money was worshipped and used at the expense of millions who live below the breadline. It is true to say that what you do to one you do to all, but remember, negative intentions are often returned to the sender. We say again, you are one, and it is time you started to act like one by attending the needs of the poorest. It does not mean ignoring your normal responsibilities, but spreading any form of help fairly and foremost where it is the most needed. Dear ones, positive actions made out of true sympathy eventually return to the sender in some form or another. It is just the way things are, and you sometimes say that it is because one good turn deserves another, and in so doing you build up your good karma as a result. You do not need to seek rewards, as you automatically attract the positive energies by your actions. As time passes, you will find that negative actions will bring an immediate response. Karma is not intended to be carried forward any longer, but you will find it quickly dealt with. We say again that you should keep an open mind as to your future, as you will have so many opportunities to advance that you have not yet become aware of that already exist. Holding fast to old expectations will only hamper your progress. By your earlier actions and deeds, you have set up various possibilities that will come to you at an appropriate moment. So allow things to happen naturally and be sure they will be to your advantage. Some of the new ways may only be ideas at present, but you will know that they exist. Your brothers and sisters in space draw nearer each day, knowing that in the immediate future the reunion will take place with much joy and love expressed. It will be a special occasion when families reunite with great celebrations. It is not that you do not know them, or that they would appear as strangers, as they have all kept in contact with you, mainly during your sleep time. However, You do not take those memories back with you when returning to the lower levels. Sooner or later you will have the most memorable times with your Pleiadian families. As the vibrations continue rising up, your enjoyment of life will increase until it becomes a continual flow of love and happiness. It will be what you expect as the dark energies are gradually left behind and no longer able to interfere with your evolution. You will live longer and reach a point when your body shall always enjoy complete health. There is so much to look forward to in the near future, so prepare yourself for the wonderful times that are coming up. I leave you with love and blessings, and may the light brighten your days and path to completion. This message comes through my higher self, my God self, and every soul has the same connection to God. In love and light. Mike Quinsey. Website, treeofthegoldenlight.com.